This interstellar object that is hurling towards or just hurled into our solar system towards Earth is absolutely captivating headlines right now. But were we warned of a great lie that was supposed to be coming later this year by UFO investigative journalist Jeremy Corbell earlier this year to try and distract from something more significant? Now, this is really interesting, and I completely forgot all about this whole interview. I actually made a video on this Jeremy Corbell interview about 6 months ago when it first came out. But obviously, there is this interstellar object that is hurling towards Earth. I believe it's called MI6 or something. I can't remember what it's called. But I apologise for the room, by the way. I'm not in the normal setup. I'm in Greece on my honeymoon, so But the news doesn't stop, so I don't stop. But obviously, this is really captivated. So, and even scientists and UFO researchers and people like that, like Avi Loeb, for example, are also chiming in on the situation. But here's a little bit about the interstellar object before we kind of get into the bigger news.
And bigger than we thought. Provide a chilling update on a mysterious interstellar object that's racing through our solar system using data from the Vera C. Rubin Observatory. Experts have revealed just how big the object, dubbed 31 Atlas, really is. According to their analysis, the object measures roughly 7 miles in diameter. Holy fuck. How big is New York City? Bigger than Mount Everest, making it the largest interstellar object ever spotted. Professor Avi Loeb, theoretical physicist and cosmologist from Harvard University, suggested the object could be an alien spacecraft. However, not everyone is convinced. Chris Lintott, an astronomer at the University of Oxford, told Live Science any suggestion that it's artificial is nonsense on stilts. He added that these claims are an insult to the exciting work going on to understand this object. But Harvard's legit, and Avi Loeb is a legit astronomer.
Right. I mean, let's not rule anything out.
Yeah.
As it gets closer.
There's something about it, about the way it's traveling, that it's bizarre. But it doesn't have a trail like a comet does.
Right.
We can scroll up a little so I can see that. The images of the comet were actually snapped by the Vera C. Rubin before it was officially discovered. However, since it was identified on July 1st, just a little bit ago, scientists have scoured back through data to find out more about the mysterious object. New study published on RXIV, whatever that is. More than 200 researchers have confirmed the likely size of the comet's main body, known as its nucleus. Their analysis suggests the nucleus has a radius of around 3.5 miles. That translates to a diameter or width of about 7 miles. To put that in perspective, bigger than Mount Everest, twice the size of Mount Kilimanjaro. Fuck.
That Honeymoon was way smaller.
Wow.
Yeah, so the, how do you say it?
Oumuamua, I think.
Oumuamua, discovered in 2017. He came on and talked to us about that. Was believed to be around 0.2 miles wide. And comet Borisov, discovered in 2019, was roughly 0.61 kilometer wide. So this thing is fucking huge.
Yeah.
So, previously speaking to Mail Online, Professor Loeb pointed out that its impressive speed of 130,000 miles per hour as an indication that it might be controlled by aliens. He said it's difficult to imagine a natural process that would favor a plunge towards the inner solar system at 60 kilometers per second, he said. An alternative is that the object targets the inner solar system by some technological design. Oh, boy.
So, obviously, that is with regards to this entire situation, okay? This thing hurling towards Earth. Apparently, there's only a 4% chance that it will hit Earth, so, we might be good. Obviously, Jeremy Corbell came out about 6 months ago, and he said, quote, "I have zero doubt that a lie is coming. The lie is going to be that a craft is slowly making its way towards Earth. The 100% is the lie you are going to be told." Obviously, this started out as an interstellar object. It then turned into a mothership of some description, turning into an attack position. And the idea is that it's supposed to, cover up from something else. Now, obviously, there is significant pressure on President Donald Trump and, other people in very high positions of power with regards to the Epstein files. This is mere speculation on my part, of course, but, why else does does this kind of thing come around? Now, this is the clip that came out from Jeremy Corbell 6 months ago, long before we knew about this interstellar object.
Your government now wants you to know one truth, and that truth is that UFOs are real. They've already done told you. Sometimes when you want somebody to know a truth, it's so you can set them up to believe a lie, and that's coming. I have zero doubt that lie is coming.
What is the lie?
Specifically, you want me to say it right now, for real? Real? On camera? To be put in the show?
Yes.
Okay. Problem with that. If we tell the lie before it's told, they can adapt. That wouldn't be wise. I'll tell you privately, but I would really think about if you want to put this in your show. For real. That's a real thing I'm telling you. So will you think about it before putting it in your show?
Absolutely.
Okay. So UFOs are real, and they've been here a long time, and that's the truth. But the lie is coming. All indications, like all of them, is that that lie is going to be that there is a craft slowly making its way to us here on Earth. And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe. It's nuanced, how they explain that, the nature of that threat. But that 100% is the lie you are going to be told. You even got a date. People have been whispering a date for a long time now. I know where that lie comes from. I know specifically what document from the 70s initiated the idea of that lie. A classified document. That is the lie you will be told. You're going to be told that there is a craft on its way to Earth. That's the lie. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I sent you 2 texts today with a year. Not from me. Nope. I'm not going to propagate that lie. Not going to be part of it. Not going to say it to the camera. Everybody knows. Just start paying attention. And they'll change the date, especially if they see this. Things will change. Because maybe I'm trustworthy. Maybe I'm worthy of your trust. Maybe I've told you the truth the whole way through it. Now you can verify it. If that's the case, then I'm fucking dangerous. You've been told the truth about UFOs for a long time now. It's been pretty orchestrated. It's been pretty clear. And it's using people that are telling the truth and want to tell the truth. Ultimately, they want you to know something. They want you to know UFOs are real. Thank God we're finally there. We're all there now. They want you to know the truth. But why they want you to know that truth now? I hope I'm wrong, but it's terrifying. Think about it. Maybe it's good to get ahead of it. Call it out now before they do it. I'll be called crazy. That's okay.
Obviously, it's a really dramatic thing because they're doing this like UFO Revolution Season 2 trailer like hype thing, right? But obviously, he said there, we've got this slow craft moving towards Earth. That's going to be the great lie. He said it was going to come in 2027, but the date could change with him dropping this. Bring it forwards by a year and a half, 2 years. It's very hypothetical. Highly hypothetical. And it's very speculative on my part, and a lot of people over on Twitter are kind of talking about it, and there's murmurs over on Twitter and Reddit and stuff about it. But, you know, it's interesting that he should say this, and then 6 months later, it's all over the news. Everyone's talking about Harvey Loeb's jumping on it. You know, Joe Rogan's talking about it, like we saw earlier on in an earlier clip. You know, everyone's talking about this interstellar object that is slowly making its way towards Earth, and Harvey Loeb even saying that it's a mothership of some kind, or a mothership is piggybacking off the back of this comet. You know, crazy stuff. Obviously, the jury's still out on it. The Epstein stuff is my kind of take on it. You know, there's some kind of distraction. And let's not forget, back in January of 2024, there was the Epstein documents release, which had the client list, or like, you know, a list of names of people who were had allegedly visited Epstein's island. And suddenly the Miami Mall incident hits. Coincidence? Possibly. Maybe not. Who knows? I'm speculating. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of the like button and subscribe. And until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.